A very pleasant evening, one and all. In previous class, we can discuss on the topic of 8051 keyboard and interface in microprocessor. Now we can discuss on the topic of 8279 pin description, which can consist of 40 pin description, whereas data bus lines, that is from DB0 to DB7. These are 8 bidirectional data bus lines used to transfer the data to and from the CPU, whereas the clock CLK, the clock input is used to generate internal timings required by the microprocessor. Reset, as the name suggests, this pin is used to reset the microprocessor. CS, whereas the chip select, when the pin is set low, it allows read or write operation, else this pin should be set high. Whereas A0, this pin indicates the transfer of command or status information. When it is low, it indicates the transfer of data. Whereas in read or write, this read or write pin enables the data buffer to send or receive the data over the data bus. Followed by the IRQ. This interrupt output line goes high when there is data in the FIFO sensor RAM, that is first in first out sensor RAM. The interrupt line goes low with each FIFO RAM read operation. However, if the FIFO RAM further contains any keycode entry to be read by the CPU, this pin again goes high to generate an interrupt to the CPU. Followed by the VSS VCC. These are the ground and power supply lines of the microprocessor 8279. We already seen that the SLO, SL3, these are the scan lines used to scan the keyboard matrix and display the digits. These lines can be programmed as encoded or decoded using the mode control register. RL0 to RL7, these are the written lines which are connected to one terminal of keys, while the other terminal of the keys is connected to decoded scan lines. These lines are set to 0 when any key is pressed. Shift key. The shift input line status is stored along with every keycode in first in first out in the scanned keyboard mode, till it is pulled low with the key closure. It is pulled up internally to keep it high, to make sure the controller processor is working in right condition. Whereas CNTL or STB, control or strobed input mode. In the keyboard mode, this line is used as a control input and stored in first out on a key closure. The line is a strobe line that enters the data into a first in first out RAM. In the strobed input mode, it has an internal pull up. This line is pulled down with the key closure. Whereas BD, it stands for the blank display. It is used to blank the display during digital switching. In the input mode, this mode deals with the input given by the keyboard, and this mode is further classified into 3 modes, such as scanned keyboard mode, scanned sensor matrix, and strobed input. Whereas in the scanned keyboard mode, in this mode, the key matrix can be interfaced using either encoded or decoded scan. In the encoded scan, an 8x8 keyboard, or in the decoded scan, a 4x8 keyboard can be interfaced. The code of key pressed with a shift and control status is stored into the FIFO RAM, that is first in first out RAM. Whereas in the scanned sensor matrix, in this mode, a sensor array can be interfaced with the processor using either encoder or decoder scans. In the encoder scan, 8x8 sensor matrix, or with the decoder scan, 4x8 sensor matrix can be interfaced. Strobed input. In this mode, when the control line is set to 0, The data on the return line is stored in the FIFO byte by byte. The output mode, this mode deals with display related operations. This mode is further classified into two output modes, nothing but display scan and display entry. In display scan, this mode allows 8 bar 16 character multiplexed displays to be organized as dual 4-bit single 8-bit display units. In the display entry, this mode allows the data to be entered for display either from the right side or left side. In today's class, we are deeply discussed on the pin descriptions of 8279. In next class, we can discuss on the 8255 programmable peripheral interface. Thank you.